Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Chef Liv, founder of Cleopatra Detox, and today I'm going to show you how to make a vegan steak tofu. So let's get started. Ingredients: you will need organic firm tofu, salt, pepper, garlic powder. I'm using some hoisin sauce and some soy sauce and sriracha and steak rub as well. Some ground paprika. So let's get started and make this vegan meal. The first step you will need is take the tofu out of the bag. As you can see, sorry, the sink is a little dirty, and empty all the water out. Then get some paper towel, put the tofu and cover it with paper towel to take any water out. And I give that like a little bit, like few minutes, to make sure there is no water. The reason you do that, because you want the tofu to absorb all the seasoning that you will marinate it with. And firm tofu is really good when you wanna cook the tofu, rather than if you get the regular tofu, is more like when you're making a soup or a noodle, is easier to use. But this one is definitely gonna be great to make our steak. Once you take the water out of the tofu, start cutting thick pieces. Like I said, this is vegan steak, not real steak. But make sure you cut the pieces a little bit big and start seasoning your tofu. I started with Himalayan salt, garlic powder, and the rest of our seasoning. Ground paprika, my favorite. Start adding some soy sauce. I'm using low sodium, just a little healthier. Some sriracha, of course, to give it that spicy taste. Some hoisin sauce, that's a little bit sweet, to balance it out. And finally, our steak rub to cover the entire tofu. Once you finish adding all the seasoning, let the tofu marinate for at least 45 minutes to an hour. The reason you want to let it marinate for a while, like I said, tofu does not have much flavor, and the best way to get all the flavors out is to let it marinate. So be patient. If you're gonna cook this right away, it's not gonna taste like anything. While the tofu is getting marinated, I have some sweet potato and some broccoli, and I'm gonna show you guys how to actually steam your broccoli in such an easy, healthy way. Cut your broccoli, add some water and a little bit of salt, let it boil. Once it's boiled, put it under a sink and open the cold water and strain it, and that gives the broccoli the green look. It looks like our tofu is fully marinated and it's ready to be cooked. I added some canola oil and slowly adding our tofu. Once the oil is heated, of course, we are cooking this actually on high heat, just like you do when it's your regular steak. Let's flip this one and see. Wow, it looks like steak. And it's already cooked. It does not take a long time, like I said, only a few minutes, because we're cooking it on high heat. And now we are adding our side dish, broccoli and sweet potato, the perfect sides with tofu or even real steak. And finally, we are garnishing our steak tofu with a little bit of cilantro and some lemon if you want. Let's taste it. So let's try our steak tofu. of flavor. You got all the seasoning. You could definitely taste the steak rub. I mean, it's not like real steak, of course, but definitely there's a lot of flavors. And like I said, because you marinated the tofu for a while, it gets all the flavor, because by itself it doesn't have much flavor, but honestly when you marinate it for a while, you season it, you definitely get a good vegan meal. I actually like it a lot. This is my dinner for tonight. Nam 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 nam. I hope you guys enjoy this recipe and make it at home for you or for your vegan friends. And don't forget to subscribe, share, and like. Until next time, peace.